It's the last round of the year for the Pocket Rockets, and still, no one has wrapped up the series title. Paul Stokel should have won it by now.
It's all over, the car's stopping.
And his teammate has been having some dramas as well. The right front wheel has disappeared from car 95. The rest, well, they're still fighting among themselves. Le Mans champion David Brabham has dropped in for the final firefight of the season, so everything looks set. It's round 8 of the mini challenge delivered by Pizza Capers.
For the second time this year, the mini challenge heads to a new street circuit here at Sydney Olympic Park. Jason Bargwanna, a new circuit, a level playing field for the drivers. It's a big ask.
It is. There's only so many laps you can do in the rent-a-car or walking around the circuit, I can tell you. When you get to a new circuit, it's a real challenge to get your head around which way the track goes. You've got to look at the cams on the road, the way the curbs are structured, where the walls are. So it's going to be a real challenge for these guys in such a short practice session. But, you know, you'll see the real talented guys come straight to the top.
The final event for the mini challenge this year, it's game on.
It's been a long championship. It's been pretty tough. We've seen a lot of action, hard racing, and it's really come down to the wire, so it's going to be an exciting weekend.
And as always, there's a few new faces in the field this year. Aaron Noonan has more.
With the championship all but sorted in Paul Stokel's favour, you'd think he'd be in cruise mode this weekend. But racing drivers just aren't wired that way.
You really got to keep in the back of your mind, but at the same token, you know, you probably make more mistakes when you go slower, so I'll still be pushing.
While Stokel is in command, it's every man for himself in the fight for the runner-up spot in the championship. Just 39 points separate Chris Alajajan and Scott Bargwanna.
There's very minimal points between us for, you know, each position, so I think just stay out of trouble. It is a pretty demanding circuit, and it comes down to commitment, I think.
There's lots of walls around, there's a bit of biff and barge, and it's going to be tight out there. You know, we're all race car drivers, and I guess once that helmet goes on, the red mist comes in, and away we go.
Being successful has caught up with the front runners for Sydney. All of them have added weight on board as per category rules. Alajajan has 30 kilograms, Nathan Karate and Denya 35 each, Bargwanna 20, and Stokel the maximum of 50. But the Uber star is weight-free, and that means the leaders need to watch for its guest pilot this weekend. Le Mans 24-hour and American Le Mans Series champ David Brabham has joined in the fun and will try and continue his 2009 winning form.
You know, it's tough coming down to a series that you've never done before, and these guys are experts in the car. So, you know, I think I qualified 5th or something. Would like to get a little bit more out of it, but I'm still learning, you know. I mean, the whole idea about coming down here is to have some fun, and, you know, definitely would like to try and win a race. I think that would be pretty cool.
In this category, though, famous names count for nothing, as Olympic gold medalist Stephen Bradbury found out earlier in the year.
Oh, contact with Denya, he's gone, he's all over.
So as the mini challenge lines up at this new Sydney circuit, it looks like we're set for a street fight.
At the brand new Sydney Olympic Park street circuit, Glenn Seaton took pole in just his second outing in the series and was determined to make the most of his track position on the run into turn 1.
Seaton, the pole man, has the jump at Alajajan. Down the outside, Stokel and Bargwanna are in there too.
Oh, too wide here, Aaron. These guys, this is the very first race of the weekend, so no one's sure where to be on these first laps.
David Brabham sits in 5th.
As the race progressed, the drivers began to test the limits of the new circuit.
Riding with Sean Carter down to turn 8, that brings them back to Dawn Fraser Avenue. Ian Sharon on 2 wheels.
The way the camber of the road is, it just unloads that inside of the car.
Paul Stokel just needed to stay out of trouble to win the championship, but that was easier said than done.
Yellow flags on display down the chicane. There's a drama. Grant Denya off in the background, and it's his teammate, the championship leader's in the fence.
Lost a wheel. Just when you thought you had the whole championship wrapped up, you've had something like that happen. As you can see, just the wheel looks like it's come off. He's gone straight ahead. There it is. It's gone.
And Stokel led Alajajan by 156 points coming into this weekend. That hurts.
The restart provided some of the best action of the race.
Oh, like down the inside, Alajajan's all crossed up. Now, Seaton should be able to get up the inside here with a bit of an overlap. Yeah, there we go. So, It's one thing going deep under brakes, but you've got to try and hold on to it as well.
And the issue is that Alajajan's carrying an extra 30 kilograms. Seaton has no success ballast, and the two-time V8 champ goes back to the front.
As Barguada's looking around the back there as well, so this could certainly be interesting the last lap.
Then there was one more surprise left in the race.
We've just been told by race control that this will be the last lap, so the checkered flag is out, and Glenn Seaton picks up race 1, but Alajajan gets some important points.
Absolutely, with Stokel on the fence, that's great for Glenn Seaton to win his first race, and Alajajan to pick up second.
Barguana third from David Brabham, Nathan Karate in fifth.
In the reverse grid race, the action stepped up a notch.
The returning David Stillwell starting from pole, and of course, the top 6 grid positions for race 2 have been reversed, so Glenn Seaton starts from 6th, and look at this, 3 wide to turn 1.
Brabham in the middle there, he's trying to push his way through, he's a chance. Oh, 4 wide! Alajajan's so deep, oh, he goes!
Oh, Sean Carter has unloaded the former Bathurst winner David Brabham.
Big contact there into turn 1, Sean Carter down the inside, Brab's managed to hang on to it and has kept racing. There's still 3 and 4 wide down the out of turn 1.
Oh, narrows all the way down into the 4X Gold chicane. Stillwell in too deep and cuts the chicane.
The reverse grid race always puts on some action, doesn't it? Here we go, in car with Sean Carter here, so the whole field's pulled up in front of him, nowhere to go.
Bang!
Ouch, that's one down to the CV, you hit the Le Mans winner.
Glenn Seaton was again on fire.
Seaton having a look at Beric Linton into turn 1, look at that.
Oh, down the inside, he's pulled that up nicely, and he's able to get on with the job, so good job by Seaton, moved up another spot.
Further back in the field, David Brabham's class was beginning to show.
It's real tight as you come out of the... oh, Sean Carter's missed a gear or something there. He's got... Denya's got past, Dillman's up the inside, and Brabs is there as well.
Got to be careful here at turn 8. Look at Dillman, had it backed in there. Brabham will pick up a spot on the run back towards turn 9 at the Novotel Hotel, and Stokel's charging as well.
He's coming back through as well, so he's come from the back of the grid. Obviously after that, oh, Brabham's looking for a move down the inside of Dillman. Out on the dirty side. Oh, no, not quite there.
It's hectic stuff in Mini Challenge in Sydney. And now Brabham attacking on the run down into the braking zone on Grand Denya. This time he gets this move done.
Yeah, you've got to be real careful in that braking zone. It's like a bit of a roller coaster, so Brab's done a good job there.
The race was again cut short, with Alajajan taking the victory. But the big winner was Paul Stokel.
7th place for Stokel will clinch the championship in race 2. He was the runner-up last year. This year, he's the champ.
Yeah, finally done it. Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what, it tested us this weekend. We that first race, shearing all the bolts off, it just wasn't something I expected, and was sort of a bit of an anticlimax. We thought we're going to almost get it. We had it down our grasp, and then it all slipped away again. But thankfully, the car was reliable. We had a good run through the traffic then, and yeah, managed to get enough points to wrap it up. So another championship. I've waited a fair while for this one.
It's been a great year. Paul Stokel, the champ. A hug from team boss Billy Gramos.